Welcome back to Beyond the Earth, the podcast where we unpack the science, stories, and future of space exploration. I'm your host, Dr. Jonathan. Last time, we went on a journey from Sputnik to Mars rovers. Today, we are talking about how space went private, the rise of private space companies, and the commercialization of space. And joining us again is Sun, our resident space expert. Sun, welcome back, buddy.
Thanks, Dr. Jonathan. I'm excited to talk about this new era of space exploration where entrepreneurs, not just governments, are reaching for the star.
When space became a business, let's jump right in. Space used to be the realm of governments. NASA, Roscosmos, Indian Space Research Organization, European Space Agency. So when did private companies start getting seriously involved?
Yes, Doctor. The shift began in the early 2000s, but the real turning point was 2008 between 2012 when SpaceX successfully launched the first Falcon 1 followed by Falcon 9. They broke the mold offering cheaper and reusable rockets. The US government actually encouraged this transition through contact NASA like the commercial resupply services. It was a smart move, lower cost, more innovation, and faster timelines.
So it wasn't about competition, it was collaboration, right?
Exactly, Doctor. The World Space Agency provides oversight and contracts, while private companies deliver the goods literally and figuratively.
Who are the big players? Okay, let's name names. Who is leading the private space charge?
You will got the big three: SpaceX, Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic. If we take SpaceX by Elon Musk, focused on mass colonization, satellite internet like Starlink, and heavy launch capability. When we come to Blue Origin by Jeff Bezos, focused on space tourism and long term infrastructure in space. If we take the last one, Virgin Galactic by Richard Branson, suborbital space tourism. But we can't forget what is happening beyond the US and Europe.
Like India, right, they have been doing some pretty cool things lately.
Exactly, Doctor. India is emerging as a serious player in both government and private space sectors. Like if we take Indian Space Research Organization has already made waves with cost-effective missions like Chandrayaan and Mangalyaan to Moon and Mars. Now, private Indian companies like Skyroutes, Aerospace, and Agnikul Cosmos are the entering the scene. In fact, Skyroute launched India's first private rocket called Vikram S in 2022, a major milestone in the private sector.
So, India's not just participating, they are innovating affordably.
Exactly. Their model blend low cost engineering with a high ambition. It's inspiring a whole new generation of space entrepreneurs across Asia.
It's like Silicon Valley, but in orbit.
Absolutely, Doctor. The space industry is becoming an ecosystem, not just a mission based operation.
Commercial uses of space. So, let's talk applications. What are private companies doing in space?
There are tons, Doctor. Here are few big ones like satellite internet, especially the Starlink and OneWeb are trying to bring global connectivity. Next, Earth observation. Companies like Plant Labs use constellations of satellite to monitor climate, agriculture, urban growth, and other environmental things. If we take space tourism, still in early stage, but people have now paid to cross the Kármán's line. Then coming to space stations, Axiom and others are building commercial space station to replace or supplement the International Space Station. And finally, the moon missions and mining. There is a growing interest in mining rare minerals from asteroids or the moon.
It's crazy to think space might be the next industrial frontier.
And that That's exactly how many of these companies see it, Doctor.
Innovation and disruption. What are some game changing technologies these companies are bringing in?
Like we can talk about the reusable rockets or the big one from the SpaceX. Falcon 9 can land and relaunch. That is the dropped the cost of access to space dramatically. There is also 3D printing of rocket parts, miniaturized the satellites, AI controlled spacecraft, and in orbit servicing like satellite refueling or repairs.
It's like space is going from impossible to on demand.
Exactly, Doctor. And the pace of innovation is unlike anything we have seen in government led programs.
The risks and ethical questions. Now, with all this excitement, there must be concerns, right?
Definitely, Doctor. Here are some hot button issues, like if we take space debris. If we have more launches, which is equal to more junk in orbit. If we take space ownership, who owns the moon? Who controls asteroid mining? Like if we take environmental impact, rocket launches and satellite mega constellations can affect the both earth and sky. If we take inequality, right now access to space is in the hands of billionaires, not the border to publics.
So, we are entering a new era, but we need to write the rules carefully.
Exactly, Doctor. International cooperation and new policies will be key.
What's next in private space? Okay, final segment. What's on the horizon for private sector?
There are so much, Doctor. If we take SpaceX is planning the first crewed Mars mission within a decade. Axiom is set to launch the first private space station module. Like the Blue Origin wants to build Orbital Reef, a mixed use space business park. And we will likely see lunar landings, asteroid tests, and suborbital flights becoming regular. Basically, space is becoming a place like the ocean or Antarctica where people will live, work, and explore.
That's mind blowing from a government only venture to a cosmic marketplace.
And we were only just beginning into these sectors.
Son, this was incredible. Thanks again for helping us navigate the business of space.
Always a pleasure, Doctor. The cosmos is big, and so is our curiosity.
And to all our listeners, thanks for joining us for another episode of Beyond the Earth. If you like this, give us a follow, leave a review, and stay tuned for episode 5, where we explore the life beyond the Earth. Yep, we are going there.